Gregory, first day of winter it is. On the old Japanese calendar it says start of like small cold, so winter. But it's 27 degrees Celsius. And it's been really humid and rainy. Strong winds, lots of rain and hot weather. Incredible. And I think after this it's gonna get cold. But who knows? Who knows? We'll see how it goes. Today is so hot, oh my goodness. It's like when the summer ends and it's this kind of heat in between. Well, you know, like on all the Japanese calendar, it's start of winter. Japanese calendar, you know, is divided into 24 seasons. It's pretty much copied from Chinese calendar, and yeah, they have lots of things on it. One of them is the small cold, which is start of winter. How cold is cold? You know, I think if they made this calendar in China and like 1,500 years ago imported it into Japan, I'm sure the climate was different. Yeah, it's called Nijion Sekku. It's a part of the lunar calendar that China was using, and the calendar is divided into different seasons. So this, for example, this season now, the small cold season, is like the beginning of winter, is marked on there, followed by, wow, there's so many ginkgo. Oh, where do I go? I have to go around this. I don't want my feet to stink on my shoes. And then you have, after the small cold, I think it's the big cold, the really coldest winter, although I don't remember. Like towards the spring, there is plum rain, season of plum rain. Small cold season, yeah. And there's a whole bunch of, like, you know, start of hibernation or like end of hibernation for the spring. That's another season there. It's pretty involved. And, you know, it follows into the summer and autumn. And actually, the one in the autumn, I don't know much. There's plenty in the winter after, you know, the big cold and so on. Yeah, you know, Japan was really pretty poor at everything. Everything pretty much came from China at one point or another. Big cold plum rain, yeah. You know, it's written in Chinese characters. So, I think normal learner of Japanese will not figure this out unless they know. Math Skills Gamers, is that Myrna in the house? Welcome to the start of winter with 27 degrees Celsius. What is it, like 81 Fahrenheit? And, you know, it's also El Nino, so maybe that's why. Whoa, so many ginkgo nuts down here. Whoa, the stench. Oh my God. My gosh, this whole yellow thing is ginkgo. Look at this, it's everywhere. Now I cannot focus. Oh well. Myrna. Ginkgo time. Somebody picking nuts, ginkgo nuts over there. Like an old guy. Ugh, this stinks so much. Ugh, like vomit. like Hershey chocolates. Oh, here's our band of crows hanging, eating whatever there is in the ground. Does the ginkgo reproduce from its nuts? I I think so. I have never tried growing. Oh, that guy is picking hot. I never tried growing, but I think so. But it also you need the female and male tree to create those seeds. So you have to have both. Because one tree is not enough. The crows are, yeah, they're crowing a little bit. There's so many of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Wow. They really own this park. If I had time, I would teach them some tricks. They're so clever, these birds. They and the pigeons are the winners of the city and can survive here. But they are way more intelligent than pigeons. Pigeons are just like so completely. They have no brain, you know. They're like robots. But crows, oh, crows are way there. Much more intelligent. You hear them now? Yeah. Yeah, they are around. And when I was in a few days ago, it was yesterday, I guess. Wait a minute, yesterday? Yeah. In the Tama cemetery, there are parrots in there. Parakeets of some sort. Green body, red beak. And those are also somehow only hanging out in that cemetery. Not sure where they find food. I went and saw the whole fruit tree in the cemetery. So maybe they are getting their food from somewhere where people didn't collect some citrus or fruits or whatever is growing. Crow River people, yeah, I heard that. And they're so vicious if you come close to their nest when they are nesting in the spring. Many of the temples or shrines have warnings. Beware of the crows. Because they really can scare you. And they just, they like nature. In temples and shrines, they always are in some nature place. No one really, purifies them of natural birds or anything. Or removes the birds. Where yeah. I don't know, it's kind of scary. They're aiming for your head. But I don't know if they're actually can scratch you. And then the kites. Kites are even more vicious. But they can snatch a sandwich out of your hand, like without any effort. Even if you think they cannot snatch it, they will. I was once eating a sandwich in a wrapper from a convenience store, like a peanut butter sandwich. And the kite bombed me, took the sandwich, and I had the wrapper left in my hand. Like, what is that? He left the garbage with me, took my food. I was so hungry because it was lunchtime. Yeah, kites are birds of prey. Not sure if they are related to falcons or eagles, but they have that kind of beak. They love. I think they're herbivores, but I see them fishing fish from the ocean very easily. And you can hear them. They have this bird of prey call. But they are so good at taking things out of your hand. Like from above. From above. Also, tourists, they don't know this. And if they don't read the signs, their lunch might fly away. Bigger than a cross? Yeah, bigger than a cross. Yeah, they're always hungry. They're always hungry. I mean, usually they see them by the coast because they get the fish every day from the water. Sometimes you can observe it. I think they don't even go fast at those fish. They just pick them up from the water while they're flying and eat them. But when you eat a juicy sandwich, yeah, they go after you. Medgrad, welcome. Medgrad, it's technically start of winter and it's 81 Fahrenheit. The weather is cooking. It's humid hot, like rainy season almost. I think after this it will be cooling. And I'll be saying, it's so cold, it's so cold. It was so rainy in the morning. It was darkness. I wanted to scope sunrise, but there was nothing. Just a little bit of yellow, and then it just went away. Yeah, they're always looking for food. Wild animals will eat you, just like the bears. Bears. Yeah. Fortunately, there aren't many things that will eat you in Japan. So I guess I'm pretty lucky. Autumn colors on the vine. What type of murder we are talking about? Birds and kites, and how they, there's a bird of prey in Japan called kite, and they can snatch your sandwich out of your hand. They're that good. Goofy speech to text. Yeah, I think that happens too. And the hornets are gone. Things are getting into hibernation. But with these temperatures, oh, I'm already sweating a little bit. At least there's some wind still left from the storm. And this is supposed to be yellow by now. Maybe next month. Yeah, I know the automatic subtitles, but with my accent, I am sorry, there will be lots of mistakes in it. Do you guys know that this is required by law to have a video subtitled? YouTube was almost sued for that reason. I think it's a United States law that says everything must be subtitled so that other people who cannot hear can understand. So YouTube invented these automatic subtitles, right? And there was a big dilemma, like, what will happen with my video that I've made by myself? Do I need to subtitle it to be compliant? And it was a big thing. All these videos were to go, offline. subtitle. Yeah, there's such thing. But now with this, artificial intelligence and an automatic voice detection, well, they're not perfect, but that gets it around that law. And I guess everyone is happy except the people who cannot hear clearly. Maybe they misunderstand. Yeah, I don't know. What kind of law do they have in European Union? Maybe something similar. Maybe they don't have anything. Oh. I am baking bread every week with my potatoes called mukago. You guys remember when I was harvesting them? I've got so many now, so many. And every time I bake the bread, I add some to the dough. And the bread becomes so nice. It's less crispy, but it's so good. Eating that every day is so much fun. Kind of reminds me of autumn. I wonder if the cherries are losing their petals because it's past their blooming time, but they often go till February or January. These temperatures, I think the flowers might drop sooner. Yeah, it's really good. It's really good. I never thought, such potato can be eaten like that. The only potato bread I found was in Canada, Italian family called Mussolini had a bakery, and they were baking these breads with like cheese inside and potatoes. It was really good. And this tree is supposed to also drop the leaves for the winter. I guess maybe next month. We'll wait. El Nino. Oh, some blossoms. It's a bit less than before. I think it's because of the strong wind recently. Yeah, Mussolini Bakery. Really awesome. But their prices were always expensive. The bread was just amazing. Well, coming from Poland where we eat bread every day, that bread was on another level, Hooray, Italy. Yummy. We only have sourdough bread in Poland. It's like, basic food. So we eat that with butter and something on top, like a sandwich. You might add tomato slices on top of that butter, sprinkle with diced onion. Very yummy, and sprinkle with a little bit of salt. Or you might do something else. Put Nutella on that butter and eat it with Nutella and butter and European bread. This one is just starting to grow. Look at this. Beautiful. Summer is not ending. It's like Thailand. It's only super hot and hot. And here, this one has been lofted away. This one's still okay. My aunts, at least both of my aunts, the Formica japonica and Camponotus cusiensis, are sleeping at diapoles. Should we have a diapoles scope? Maybe. Maybe not. The ants are not even moving, they're just frozen in time. I gave them a little bit of water. Sometimes some of them come to check out the outside, but not much. They're almost like there's no activity. It's fascinating, as the bees exhibit the similar behavior. They go into the hive, clamp into the ball, and they survive the winter in that fashion. Maybe, maybe I'll try. I need to definitely make a scope of another noodle soup. Something interesting. This looks so nice. This tree is dying. So many pines are dying. Some parasite or some mold kills them. And there's nothing you can see from outside. It looks normal. I've seen so many dead pines. And the oaks, for the last 3 years, oaks have been eradicated. Less and less trees everywhere. To cut them down. But I think that's normal. The diseases sweep now and then regularly. In Canada, it was Dutch elm disease. I think it was some kind of a beetle causing it. Today is super cloudy. No Mount Fuji. We have to wait till winter. Maybe we'll see Mount Fuji there on the horizon. Okay. Cars are moving. The condor of the day. It's rain, maybe. Airplane is leaving for a tropical island. I had to kick my monstera. Outside because of root rot. Oh, does it survive? I think these things get frozen, right? They overwintered in the house, and now it's things are. Oh my gosh! I'm sorry. Yeah, I remember when I was in Poland, I rescued monstera from garbage, and it did so well. But then I moved to Canada, so I had to leave it behind. And I really wanted to buy one here, but they are expensive to buy. Unfortunately, pricey plants. Might maybe see if the dollar store has something reasonable. Sometimes there are nice plants in the dollar store and they're cheaper. 100 yen store. Japan has pretty good 100 yen stores. They're well branded and they have their own brand with products that are quite good. Look at these leaves. It's like autumn, but it's already winter, kind of. Trees are lagging, I think this area needs another month for the other trees to completely lose their leaves. and turn colors. So the thing is, you cannot overwater the plant. Once the roots start rotting, it's the end of the game. My carnivorous plants are still growing, and I'm just pouring water every now and then. They're fine. I think they must be enjoying this weather. This is actually the top temperature they like. I don't know what to do next. Maybe I should not add any fertilizers. I'm scared I'm gonna ruin it. So many leaves to rake. Yikes. Oh, look at the moss on this tree. I need to figure out how to connect the YouTube to computer and play games. Then I will bore you with a game. I'm playing the city skylines now, and I have such a fantastic city. It got tsunamied like 5 times, and even a meteor came and hit and destroyed my highway, fortunately only. And I've got pretty cool neighborhoods and awesome network of highways underground and blimp rides, international airport, a normal train station, and metro. Every day I play it, I can see like these little people walking in there. It's kind of fun. I made a really fancy neighborhood on top of one hill. It's got high rises, single family homes on the lower level, and highway exits from the underground on top of that hill. Cities skylines, yes. They actually released another City Skylines 2 now, but I don't play that. I don't like that company who publishes it, because they just rake so much money on like this downloadable content. But I always liked it. I think I received the base game for free once. City Skylines. And there are versions for consoles. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty neat. We haven't touched the hornets tree yet. I wonder if they're all died. Yeah, it's a fun game. It's got lots of add-ons and stuff, but it's basically SimCity. If you know the original SimCity by Maxis company. Let's see, the ribbon is broken. Do we dare to enter the hornet territory? I think there's nothing there. Oh. Hornet, where are you? I don't see anything. Oh, there's a part of the nest over there. They sealed that. I think they are done for the season. All that they die even though it's not cold. Oh, that's oh, they are there, but they're not moving much. Or maybe they're waiting to die or something. They're chilling, awaiting the sweet death. I'm not gonna approach. What if they like jump on me? Hey, hey, Kev, build. Just checking out the hornets. This is a pretty big nest here. Anyway, I'm gonna go, guys. And then build, yeah. I'm gonna go and leave you with the hornet warning. Thanks for joining, and happy Tuesday and happy first day of winter from Japan. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, and hopefully there'll be a nice sunrise. So bye for now. Scoping down.